Good morning, Barbs. It's Monday. I have a thing on my head, and let's face it, it's not really morning because I'm not a morning person. Like, I wake up every day and I don't even know my name for a little while. So I'm sorry I haven't been making videos more often. I had a little bit of a cold, and then I had a little bit of a supposed to be, and I was lazy. Today I wanted to talk about people because people are awesome. Today I love humankind. First of all, we landed on Mars. What? The Curiosity rover has finally landed on Mars after 8 months of being out in the space, just traveling to find the red planet. Even though we have gone to Mars before, we've never done it like this with such a big artifact that could do all this cool stuff and could study Mars for a whole Martian year. So we are actually getting so much closer to finding where there are aliens. I want aliens, Barbs. Please, aliens, if you are watching this video, come to us. We want to say hello to you and we want to bake cookies for you because we like you even though we haven't met you. I hope you're not mean, aliens. I'm gonna put a link of the SciShow video in the doobly-doo so that you can check it out if you haven't seen it. It's great, it's really interesting, and it really informed me on a lot of things that I wasn't aware of. This got me a little bit sad too because Ray Bradbury always said that he wanted to be alive to the time when we got to Mars. It makes me sad that he has passed away. But maybe he's up there right now just writing some more stuff about other planets, right? That seems legit. Anyway, so that's reason one why I love people so much today. Number 2, the Olympics. I love the Olympics. There was this Olympic gymnast called Jennifer Pinchis, a British girl who did the Nerdfighter gang sign after doing all her things. Like, what? That was amazing. And so I wrote an article about that and about the Olympics in general and why I love the idea of the Olympics and the Olympics themselves. And there's a link of that in the doobly-doo too. It is in Spanish. I'm sorry, but you know, you have 2 options here. One, you wait for me to get the willpower to actually write the article in English, which I do want to do sometime. Or 2, you learn Spanish. So, in a nutshell, what I said in the article was that what I love about the Olympics is that it's supposed to be a competition between countries, but it actually turns out that it brings all the countries together. And so when Potro, our tennis player, lost to Federer the other day, Federer hugged him. And then when Potro beat Djokovic, he hugged him. I feel like for 2 weeks, the whole of the world is looking at this one event. We're all rooting for these people to outdo themselves, even if they're not from our country. The Olympic motto is Sitius Altus Fortius, which means faster, higher, stronger. And I think that it's wonderful that for 2 weeks we are all just rooting for these people to do the best they can, and we are watching them having the best moment of their lives. And I love the Olympics. And also I feel it's like the few days in which we all play by the same rules. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of sports and I'm a lot more passionate about a lot of other things, I feel that sports is a language that we all share. Plus, there are cute guys swimming. Number 3, another reason why I love people today. Today I had a radio class in which we studied how radio came to being, how like the technical aspect of it, how the device was designed, and how this thing that could send signals and through which you could listen to another person's voice across the ocean, and you know how that revolutionized communications, and how that's something that we take for granted today. But when you study that, when you sit down and actually read about it, you think like, this is actually freaking awesome. So, Barbs, as you can see, I'm a bit fascinated with mankind today. I don't know, I think that people are always focusing on the bad stuff that are going on, and I'm not gonna deny any of that. Like, I study journalism, I read about that every day, and I know that there are a lot of things that are structurally very wrong with the world. I'm aware of that. But today I'm just fascinated by all the things that we can do, and all the ways in which we do help others, and all the ways in which we admire others and root for them and hope for them to do their very best, and just watch them be happy. And you know, even if it's the guys at the Olympics who broke a world record, or the guys at NASA who celebrated so much when they finally landed that thing on Mars. I just finished reading Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. Killer book, by the way. All of you sci-fi lovers, you should read that now. In the book, what separated androids from humans, the way in which we humans could tell that someone was an android was by doing an empathy test. So if they were empathetic towards someone else, then that meant that they were human, and if they were not, they were android. And Barbs, I think that that's what I'm fascinated with today. Empathy. The fact that we can watch someone else be happy and that can make us happy too. And also Tom Daly and aliens and internet, and John Green answered one of my questions. And John Green answered one of my questions while looking for Alaska, and I'm so excited because he's like my favorite person ever, and he said something really nice to me. There's gonna be a link on that in the doobly-doo too. Barbs, you're a champ, that is it right now. I hate you a little bit, but I miss you a lot more, and I hope you're having a great time. I'm gonna try and make a video soon, probably, I don't know, Thursday-ish or whatever. So let's just say Thursday, Barbs. I'll see you on Thursday.